Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we walked, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, welcome to Dormfoolery episode 2. Hopefully you enjoyed our intro. We'll get into what that's all about. But first, Caden, how was your day?
My day was good. I slept in till like 11:30, and then I had class, and I also got to eat Subway with Cisco. And so, yeah, it's been pretty good. What about you, Cisco? How's your day?
My day was pretty good. You know, slept in till like 10. Got out of bed at 11. Went to get Subway with Caden. And I was just on my computer playing games and doing homework until now. Nikki, how was your day?
It was pretty good. I got up at 6:45 to go to class, and it was probably the longest hour and a half of my life. Then I came back and slept until 1, which was awesome. Then I skipped work, and now I'm here.
Yay!
How was your day, Ethan?
My day was great. You know, we had a presentation in class today and we slayed. You know, just got the whole class laughing. It was a great day. Got to make fun of the professor a little bit and get away with it. But anyway, I want to talk about today's format, which is going to involve Caden's terrible ideas. And
Not terrible.
They're
great.
I have them
They think they're terrible.
right here. So, of course, we started off with his first idea of doing the national anthem before every episode. And Caden, your next idea that I have down is spinning a wheel. Would you like to explain that?
So, my idea was that, we were having trouble coming up with like topics to talk about, and so I was thinking, why don't we just spin a wheel and it has like a random like topic that's short that we can just like give a take on.
That's the worst idea I've ever heard.
And somehow it's
bad.
the worst idea ever.
It's just pretty bad.
Yeah, is it
We
pretty
can do
bad?
better things with the wheel.
Okay. Well,
So we did want to make this episode all about Caden's ideas, but we all agreed that was the worst idea we've ever heard, and so we're not doing that one. But moving on to your next idea, you wanted to talk about inventions.
yeah. So like, okay, let me tell you the story of what inspired this. I was on the outdoor climbing trip that I took on Saturday, and then in the car they were just like talking about an invention for like the freeway, where it was like a conveyor belt so that you didn't have to move. Like, you know, the airport?
So yeah, moving sidewalk for cars.
Yeah. And so I was thinking, let's all come up with an invention and we can talk about it.
Can I share an invention with you?
Yeah.
It's this device called a roll of, like, it could be like a plasticky material with an adhesive on it, and what you do is you can rip it off and put it over your mouth so you shut up.
Okay. Did they use that like back in the day? It's not a bad idea, guys.
So your next idea was an interesting one that we are somehow actually going to do today. You wanted to do smash or pass restaurants
So,
on campus.
smash or pass the restaurant. It's sort of a fun, quirky, zany take on the do we like this restaurant or do we not? But in the form of smash or pass, gone sexual.
So we will revisit that topic today, but your final choice was dressing up as Christmas. And I think I have the perfect thing for you. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a movement here, and there you go. Dress up for
So,
Christmas.
let me just turn around quick.
I hope the audience that's watching enjoyed Ethan's ass in front of the camera.
Ho ho ho! Whoa!
Santa!
What do you guys want for Christmas?
I want you to
Children?
shut up.
Come sit on my lap.
Ho ho ho!
What do you want for Christmas, little boy?
All right, so that's gonna be the end of Caden's terrible ideas. So I'm just gonna. What are we talking about next?
Do we want to talk about last night?
We had a field trip last night.
Nick was not on it, unfortunately.
He had to go to work.
We went mini golfing,
We did.
and here's the thing: Ethan technically won, but I also won a free round of golf, and
It's
he
true.
didn't. So who really won?
You are a one-hit wonder. I was
And I did it when it
consistently
counted.
excellent.
I did it when it counted.
You did it on the last hole when you had already like got 12 on the previous hole or something.
Oh no, I had 4 on the previous one.
Did you get a 12 that game? Okay, me either.
And we got the same amount of hole-in-ones. I had a hole-in-one on that twirly one.
But what was your totals?
49,
And mine was.
41.
This was 41.
That's significant.
That's an 8-point
Yeah.
lead, but there were just a couple that I choked on. A couple where Cisco hit my ball, actually,
Yep.
and moved me into a less fortunate position.
Cisco, how was your mini golfing experience?
You know, I was called the master chef of mini golf, but
Put the picture up.
I guess my days are gone. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't have the skill in me this time. But I know next time we go mini golfing, you know, I'm gonna show you guys what's up.
Are you?
I am.
So you're just playing easy?
I was
almost?
just playing
You're
easy.
just taking it easy.
Taking it easy.
You know, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It made me feel good.
All right, Nick, how was your experience mini golfing?
It was so
Oh.
much fun. For 5 hours, I got to stand. That's it.
You know, I didn't see you on the course.
I didn't.
Did
Yeah,
you go
I
to a
know,
different venue?
Yeah, I was.
Did you go to
standing.
In-N-Out with us in Tempe?
No, no.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you missed that.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
maybe next time.
So the next segment we want to get into is not smash or pass restaurants. We have a bracket planned here, and I've got my list of restaurants right here, and I need my marker. So we've been wanting to do this for a while. These are all the restaurants on GCU's campus that we're gonna go through here. So the first bracket that we're gonna look at is Fresh Fusion versus Lopes Training Table.
Now, has everyone here had Fresh Fusion?
No.
Do you want to explain what
So
Fresh
you
Fusion
can't
is
vote.
for the people
Have
that
you?
are not at GCU?
I think that one of you should explain it because I've personally never had
I
it.
will explain. Okay, so Fresh Fusion, you go through the line. You can choose to get it's like a grilled cheese or the salad, which is what everyone gets from Fresh Fusion.
Because
So then you get, because it's fresh.
because it's fresh.
Because it's fresh. So then you get a salad, and then it's sort of like Qdoba, but with a salad, and you just pick what you want, and then you get it, and then you eat it.
It's pretty good.
And it's a solid amount of food. It's
And
this
Are
big
you-
of a box, this big, it's filled up, so it fills you up.
and I know last episode we were talking about Lopes Training Table, but we never truly explained what it was.
We did fail and never actually. I think we did say Lopes Training Table, but we had you just under the impression that it was called LTT for a while, and the full name is Lopes Training Table.
Yes.
And they sell pretty much whatever they want. For example, I had it yesterday after work, and I had prime rib, buffalo wings, a brownie, and mac and cheese.
Please note that the prime rib was gray when you opened the box.
And
you came home and it was gray.
it was not. It was not
It
the
was
prettiest
gray.
sight, but it was delicious.
All right.
For my
What's
vote,
your favorite Lopes Training Table item that you
my
ever
favorite
had?
Lopes Training Table item. You know what? The cornbread is solid, but
It is the best cornbread I've ever had.
it's
and I
very,
don't-
very good.
I'm not lying.
And their biscuits and pancakes are up there too.
They're solid.
Those are the ones that I would say, for me.
Now, one of us here has refused to consume LTT for some unknown reason. He just will not give it a shot.
Very obvious reasons.
Would you like to elaborate?
Yes, it looks like you picked up whatever you find in the sewage and you put it on a plate. That's LTT.
I couldn't agree more.
Couldn't
So,
agree more.
who are we going to give the win to? Fresh Fusion versus Lopes
Fresh.
Training Table.
I say Fresh Fusion.
I say fresh.
All right, 3-1.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do work
It's
at
a
Lopes,
3-1.
landslide.
but I mean it's
Wow,
just
who
not.
would've
It's not enough
No.
to conquer the freshness of freshmen.
All right, so our next two restaurants that we're going to look at are Einstein Bros and Canyon Pizza, CPC. So, would you like to talk about Einstein Bros since you've had it?
I've had Einstein Bros. My experience was I went in and I waited like 30 minutes for my bagel.
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 Yeah, so I waited 30 minutes and then I got it and it was just terrible. You were there when I was eating it because that was when we used to go to GCBC.
I was there.
You were there.
I was
And
there.
it was not good and it was like $8. So definitely could have got something else.
And the other choice is Canyon Pizza Company, which is a subpar pizza joint on campus that has never given any consumer a good experience ever.
Wow.
Except they have our dear Carson from last episode, Cisco, and that one guy who's really cool,
Jay.
Jay. Now,
Candace's husband.
at Canyon Pizza, we
We
love
don't know
Jay. You know, Jay is I think the best cashier ever.
He is the most friendly man I've ever met.
Solid customer service at CPC. Very good. But are we talking
The
about
way-
Einstein on campus? Because there's
Yes.
Einsteins off
Well,
campus
yeah.
that are
It's
good.
on campus only.
This is a rough matchup then because they're both bad.
Yeah.
I cannot speak to Einstein Rose, but I would probably give it to them over CPC because of how many times I've been disappointed there.
I would also give it to Einstein Bros. Unfortunately.
I would give it to CP.
Cisco does not get a vote because he works there, so we're gonna go Einstein Rose wins.
Ooh.
Wow. I don't get a say.
Well, I mean, you guys work at.
You guys work at LT.
But we voted against it.
Doesn't matter.
So unless
He voted for it.
so
Well,
we,
I
but
just
we can't have
voted
a
that I've
tie.
never had it.
Doesn't matter. He still voted.
Moving on, we have
This
GCBC
is rigged.
versus Jamba Juice.
This
And
is rigged.
would
I want a recount.
Nick, would you like to explain GCBC to the audience?
GCBC is like Starbucks, but it's not at all like Starbucks. It's just coffee and energy drinks
Yeah.
made by Grand Canyon.
And a muffin that'll give you a blowout.
Oh.
A big blowout.
You don't even need laxatives here. You just get a GCBC muffin.
The double chocolate muffin.
Also, one time I got a bagel from there and I ordered it with cream cheese and they forgot to toast it and they forgot the cream cheese.
I remember that.
So it was just a bad experience.
And the alternative is Jamba Juice, which
I think
any of us
everyone
had?
knows. Yeah.
On campus, have we have it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I vote John.
I vote Jumbo.
No, GCBC.
I was gonna say GCBC also. I don't know what to do now.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, Caden, and Ethan.
Okay. out
Let
of
me
three?
just reconsider because
No, you already said your vote. Best of 3.
rock paper scissors shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Best out of 3 or 2?
Out of 3.
Come on.
3? What?
And 2?
I
Best
meant
out-
to
it's
say
best
I
out
meant
of
to
3.
say like the other one. All right, fine.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah!
So that is a win for GCBC in the
He
bracket.
plays mind games.
It's okay.
It's okay.
All right, moving on. We have Qdoba and Subway. I think we all know what Subway is, but some of you may not be
I
familiar with
think people
Qdoba,
know-
especially my Californian homies out there.
Qdoba is literally Chipotle. That's what it is.
It's just Chipotle.
It's just Chipotle.
Now,
Qdoba or what? Which one?
Subway.
Qdoba, I love Qdoba. I go to Qdoba a lot, but there are undeniable issues. Their soda fountain is always out of something.
Mm-hmm.
They have the worst lids for their cups,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's true.
they're just out of everything, and it's usually a mess in there. And they're not very nice to you either, like Chipotle, I guess.
I actually like the lids.
What is wrong with you?
Okay, but skateboarding
you
back.
put-
with the
Skateboarding
lid.
back with the straw
put
like
a
floating in
straw
your drink.
it?
Yeah.
No, just drink it like it's a coffee. Lid.
But the lid doesn't hold a complete seal sometimes, and so it just like drips out the side.
Well, maybe don't be a spill everywhere. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm
Did
gonna
not
have to
mean to say
bleep that out.
Wow.
What is wrong with you?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so my vote goes to Qdoba. Subway is solid. I had it today with Cisco, like we previously mentioned. But Qdoba just has more food for price, and it's more versatile.
I would say Qdoba is the winner. I love Subway. Subway is great, but you can effectively make your own sandwiches in your room. I mean, they're never going to be as good as a Subway sandwich, but you're not reliant on them for that. And I don't know. Subway is usually pretty crowded. Qdoba is in an interesting spot on campus where no one's like going directly by it. So I
It's
feel like
also pretty crowded though.
It's
a lot.
always
it
crowded.
gets crowded, but it moves fast. Subway figures out how to move slow.
Subway moves slow just because they have to toast everything.
So my vote's Qdoba. Yours is Qdoba.
Mine is definitely Qdoba.
I mean, I'm a Subway regular. So.
I know you love yourself some Subway, but I'm sorry, Qdoba.
I love
Nick
my
also
12-inch.
hates Subway.
I hate the smell. It smells very chemically.
I just
in
don't like
there.
Qdoba.
Really?
I've had bad experiences at Qdoba.
What's bad about it?
They just every time when I ordered, like they barely gave
What
me
meat
anything.
do you get?
I got steak.
That's why you can't. The
But
steak
no,
is
I'm
either
not talking
dry
about
or
that.
Steak
good.
is tough.
I'm talking about
and
the
salty.
when they put everything else. They put like a little bit of everything.
You have to get
mix
the
it.
right person because you could get.
Let's also note that Caden used to work at Qdoba.
I did used to work at Qdoba,
That's worth mentioning.
and so I know that everything is good there except for the ground beef. Don't eat the ground beef. Other than that, it's solid.
All right, so moving on to the other side of the chart, I will take a moment to notice that we've put Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, and The Habit at the bottom. That's because they're the three most popular restaurants on campus as far as we've seen, so we're giving them a bye to the end. But anyway, moving on, it's Arena Cafe versus Purple Greens. And I don't think that any of us have had either.
Nope. I have heard that Purple Greens is like incredible though.
I did.
It's like a healthier.
But I've
Qdoba.
also heard that cafe is really good. My friend also works at the cafe. And
So can we
he's-
vote?
Should we vote on
We
that?
have to vote.
Let's vote cafe.
I
I'll
vote cafe,
I vote cafe too.
Unanimously, Arena Cafe is better.
but we don't really know.
We do.
Did you add the quad kitchen?
No, because we already know it sucks.
I've heard it.
I've heard it's good though.
I've heard it sucks.
I've heard it sucks, it's expensive, and the portions are really small.
I've heard it's good.
All right, the next matchup is the two restaurants in the rivers, which is the far reaches of campus, and that is Panera and Nectar, the juice bar.
Panera. It's expensive, but what does Nectar even sell?
I've
They
never
only
had
sell
Nectar.
drinks.
They sell
It
drinks.
seems like it's just Jamba, but pretentious.
And they just sell drinks.
Panera, their soup is solid. Everything is good. It's just expensive.
The review, we definitely need to acknowledge every factor, and Panera is insanely expensive, so I don't eat it because I don't want to waste my money.
Special occasion.
But I would pick Panera over Nectar.
I would as well.
I
Panera?
would as well.
All right. So next up, we have the Asian restaurants on campus. Am I allowed to say that on here?
Yes.
No.
No.
Bleep it out.
Mm,
I'm sorry for being racist.
What a racist.
So it's Kaminari versus Panda.
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 I'm a Panda regular. That is the restaurant on campus I
Yes.
go to the most often. It is probably the best food where you can just walk in and instantly get served, unlike any other place on campus.
That's true.
That's true.
All right. Rounding out the main bracket, we have the two restaurants that are on sort of the corner with the field of Lopes Way, and that's Pita Jungle and the Taco Cart, Taco Thunder.
I've never had the taco cart.
I've never
pita.
had.
Never had either.
Taco Thunder is like you get 3 really small street tacos for like $2 million, and they're not even good. Whereas Pita is probably the most underrated restaurant on campus. So I'm gonna vote Pita.
I would agree with that because their pizzas are good and their
Pizza,
what do you call them?
the Philly cheesesteak
cheesesteaks.
on Pita.
Solid. Their potatoes suck, but other than
They
that,
do.
it's good.
Baklava.
No.
I,
Baklava's gross.
is it good?
It's like pistachios with chocolate on it or something.
Is it
And
good?
honey. I mean, it's like okay. It's nothing to cream over. Ethan was like, "Oh my gosh, baklava! You gotta try it."
So should I give you the chart? The the bracket? Would you like to see it yourself?
Me?
I'd like to see it.
I'd like to see it.
Here's the
I'll just
We can
look
see it.
on with you.
So, Fresh Fusion.
Clearly, I'm not qualified for this job
Okay,
anymore.
Einstein.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Ooh,
GCBC?
let's take out fresh. Let's take out Einstein.
Whoa. Yeah. Let's take out Einstein's.
What? Are you on your phone during the podcast?
No, I'm
Can
not.
you take this? I can't.
Pull it.
Take-
Pull mine out.
I promise I'm not.
All right. So are we taking Einstein's up or what?
We're taking Einstein out.
harassment.
I'm giving you
Einstein's
some nice
for
Chick-fil-A.
pat on.
Or Taco Bell.
Sweet Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's the worst out of those.
GCBC, Cadoba. We'll keep that.
I say GCBC and PETA are out. For Chick-fil-A and Habit. Habit goes to GCBC.
So we also have Arena Cafe, Panera.
Can't get a new
Oh,
angle,
let's
that's
take out
not
Arena.
fair.
Take out Arena Cafe for
Habit.
Habit. Yes.
And then I vote
Panda or Taco Thunder. Or I mean PETA or Taco Thunder. I say we take out PETA for Chick-fil-A.
I say we take out GCBC for Chick-fil-A.
GCBC for Chick-fil-A. Let's do it.
All right.
For Chick-fil-A.
We have our updated rankings. Are you gonna keep announcing them?
I'll let you take over.
All right. So we have Fresh Fusion or Taco Bell.
Taco
Taco Bell.
I say Fresh Fusion.
Wow.
Taco Bell's food is not that bad, and the price is justifiable. But it's just so crowded, and they're so slow.
Order online.
But I like the BRCs, and they don't put those on the online menu.
I haven't had Fresh Fusion enough. Taco Bell's always like it's not great, but it will get you filled for a reasonable price.
Yes.
And we
Today-
had so many important talks there about how me and Nick are growing up. And so it's a special place in our hearts, I would say.
All right, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell wins.
Yes.
All right. So now we have Chick-fil-A versus Cadoba.
Hot take. Qdoba is better. Because Chick-fil-A also has the issue of taking ages, and you can't mobile order.
They got good chicken though.
Mm.
Nick, you can't say Qdoba on this.
Nick's
I
a
don't know.
Chick-fil-A regular.
If
You know
I
what?
got to pick, I'm going to Qdoba.
You know
9
what?
times
I'm
out of
with you, Ethan. I think that Qdoba, they're very close, but I think Qdoba just has more value for food. And
Cisco, you're the tiebreaker.
good.
No, I haven't
He
said.
hasn't picked yet.
You already know that you like Chick-fil-A.
What would you pick?
I'm still. I don't know. I don't know what I
Chick-fil-A
would-
is solid though.
I don't know what to pick.
Yeah, same here.
I would go Chick-fil-A.
So that's respectable because Chick-fil-A is good. But have you ever had a bad experience at Chick-fil-A
I haven't.
versus Qdoba? I have not had a bad experience at Qdoba. Chick-fil-A, I have to wait like hours to get my food.
I've had 3 different bad experiences at Chick-fil-A where I ask for no pickles because they're disgusting, and they take like an hour and a half to get my food to me, and then there's pickles on it. And also, the service there is just not the level of service that you want from a regular Chick-fil-A. It's like the worst Chick-fil-A imaginable. So Chick-fil-A, honestly, I would say that it's actually a mid-restaurant on campus.
That's all.
I'm gonna have to go with Qdoba.
Cadoba goes on.
Qdoba's just good.
All right. So now we have the Habit versus Panera.
The Habit.
Habit.
The Habit. The Habit.
Habit.
Yeah. Sorry, Panera. Your ass.
And Habit
It's solid food,
It's
cheaper
solid.
than Panera. It's not cheap.
is not the best burger I've ever had. As a lover of In-N-Out, I can't.
And worker at In-N-Out.
I did used to work at In-N-Out.
Ethan
But
worked at In-N-Out
the
out of the
Habit is just-
womb.
It's just lacking on the flavor of an In-N-Out burger.
Yeah.
What I love so much. But Panera is just not that good. It's too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Smaller portions at
Small
Panera
portions.
too. You
At
get
Habit, you're getting filled up.
yeah.
All right.
Habit was-
Final one
Shakes
in the
are good at Habit.
quarterfinals.
Shakes are great.
Panda Express versus Pita Jungle.
Panda.
Panda.
Gotta
Panda.
go Panda.
Yeah.
Pita's good, just
Sorry,
not as
Pita.
good.
Alrighty. Semis.
Who's in?
We got Taco Bell, Qdoba, Habit, and Panda.
Taco Bell and Qdoba.
Taco Bell.
Qdoba.
Taco Bell.
Qdoba's easily the
You're saying
best
Taco
Mexican
Bell?
food.
100%.
What are you saying?
I don't like Taco Bell, so I'll go Qdoba. So Qdoba
Listen,
moves on.
Qdoba's just good.
Qdoba moves
Man, it's like, what? Okay, why would you choose Taco Bell? Just because it's cheap?
Because there's like a billion different other options.
You know
than
how they
just,
make
like,
it?
They
What?
take forever. They're just fooling around back there.
No,
Yeah.
if you order online, then you can like do other stuff, and it takes like.
What if
10
ordering
minutes?
online is
It's also
off?
crappy food though.
It's good.
Qdoba,
crappy
at
food.
least you feel like a little bit healthy going to Qdoba. You, know,
No,
you can
you
get some
don't.
lettuce on it. I feel healthy going to
Ooh,
Qdoba.
They
you
got
get
cilantro,
lettuce. Guess
onion,
what?
like
On
they
my
got all the
tacos, I
fresh
can get
herbs.
That's iceberg though. That's different.
No.
Iceberg has
What's
no
that?
nutrition.
Regardless,
Lettuce doesn't have
Qdoba
any-
moves
Regardless, Qdoba moves on.
Qdoba moves on.
Now we have
You
Habit
guys suck.
versus Panda.
That is a tough matchup.
What is it?
on. I kind of,
Habit
my
burger
initial
versus
instinct
Panda
was
Express.
Panda. Just
I'm gonna
'cause-
say Panda Express.
I'm gonna also say Panda.
Panda, but it's very close. Only because the Habit has dessert that is incredible. They
also,
have
their fries.
the shakes.
Their fries are
The
pretty
fries
good.
are pretty solid.
Fries
but they
are
also do a
awesome.
sundae in the shake cup, so it's massive and it's only $3.
Yeah, it's like, it's big.
Try it if you
I'd
have.
have to go with Panda too, but it's really close.
So Panda moves on.
The Habit, if it had a more seasoned burger, be like,
True.
I think it would beat Panda.
The burger at Habit is lacking on flavor to some degree, I would say.
Also, my fries were oversalted last time.
All right.
Well, you're a baby when it comes
You
to
are a
salt.
baby.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
All right. Finals. Panda versus Qdoba.
Panda.
I say Panda.
These
This
are my
is
two
Ethan's
favorite
dilemma.
restaurants on campus.
It is.
What did you say?
Panda Express.
What did you say?
Panda.
I'm saying Qdoba.
I was gonna abstain from the vote, but now I have to decide.
Now you're the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And
Let's
this
think
is
about the
Ethan's
options
favorite
here.
restaurant.
Think of the options.
Panda is so easy. It is so fast.
Mhm.
There's good enough options. I get Qdoba more as a treat though, so I think the better restaurant is gonna have to be Qdoba.
Then it's a tie.
It's a tie.
So let's just say that Panda and Qdoba are just the best restaurants. to go
I
to.
will agree on that. Panda and Qdoba.
Can you agree on that? Although,
We have to choose a winner.
You do.
well, then you have to change. One
Me? What?
Wait.
Wait, what?
Okay, me and Ethan will try and convince you, and you try and convince us.
Let's play a game of tic-tac-toe.
No. Fine.
All right.
Okay, you did the
Pick a
move
spot.
where you win twice.
Yeah.
So he's gonna win, but
Too easy.
Perfect. Then it's Panda.
Panda wins.
I can't
Look
even
at
be
that.
mad though.
Panda wins.
Because
It's
it's
a
close.
1-2 either way, so
Shit.
I'm not angry.
You can't. Can you even see it?
Just animate it up.
Well,
Here, give me the. Moving on. So Cisco has some would you rather questions for us, and I'm excited to hear these.
I have
because
4
They are
would you rather questions.
they're off the wall.
This is the last one,
Last one.
right? Would you rather do nothing and stay a normal, perfectly normal, legal citizen of the United States of America,
Okay.
or travel to a foreign country and eliminate a monarch?
So 2 questions. Do I get like a reward for eliminating the monarch, or is it just sort of like
No.
fun?
Just for fun.
Okay.
You're having fun.
Does it affect me in the U.S.? Because I know I asked you that earlier, but for that.
You know, it might have an effect. Who knows?
Wait. Hearing the other ones, not this one. Okay. Anyways, I would say that I would, I would go and kill a monarch because I feel like if I could be like, do we get training before, or we just go as we go?
Hmm.
Because if I could train up to be like John Wick and then go kill like
2 years of training.
2 years, then I'm going. I'm going, and then I'm gonna escape.
Actually, no, I'll make it 1 year. 1 year of training.
1 year training. I'm still going, and then I'm gonna escape to Greenland, build a hut with all the Vikings that I find there, and live the rest of my life.
Nick?
Is the monarch evil?
Just any monarch.
Any monarch.
Any monarch.
The King of England is evil.
Does it have to be a monarch, or can it be like any leader?
A monarch.
Has to be a monarch.
Any.
Any
Kim Jong-un.
monarch. He's not a monarch.
What is he?
He's a dictator.
I thought that was basically the same.
He's a
supreme.
monarch. Because it goes in, like by birthright. So it's a monarch.
Dictator is like Mussolini.
He's still a dictator. If he were to die, then one of his generals, or I guess maybe
No.
his brothers.
Well, no, it would be passed on by the family.
Yes, but he's still not.
No, because it's passed
Monarch.
on by the family, it's a monarch.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think.
Anyways, what would you
Anyways.
say?
So. Anyways, yeah, I still would.
A monarch.
Yeah, I'd still.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, it would. be
Ethan?
fun.
Do I get to pick the country?
It's any monarch.
Yes, you do.
Poland?
Is that a
What do
shot
you have
at me?
against Poland?
I can kill the monarch of Poland?
Yeah, it's any
Because I totally wouldn't. I would never.
any monarch.
So you
Alright.
would be.
You think people who are
So you would kill a
under
monarch.
monarchs-
Yes, he would.
So everyone would kill a
I
monarch.
think we'd all kill a
Now,
monarch.
next question. What monarch?
King of England. Now that the Queen's dead, it's a king, right?
King Charles.
I would kill King Charles because
You just hate the British?
yes.
Nick?
Other than Poland and
I took the walk to Poland.
other than that in England, I don't really know of any other monarchs. So
Kim Jong Un.
I don't think he's a monarch.
You know what? I'm
He's
gonna
a
look it up.
dictator.
For this sake, he's a monarch.
No, because you said monarch. That doesn't
Alright,
fall
fine.
under monarch.
Okay,
He's gonna look
okay.
it up. Even still, I wouldn't, because then one of his brothers would be
So,
power.
who would you... What
I don't
monarch?
know. I'd have to look it up.
God, gravy.
Okay, according to Quora, no, he is a dictator.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Bring them on the England train.
What did England do?
They were England.
They're just
British.
themselves.
Fair.
All right. That
Well-
concludes the Would You Rathers, and I think that concludes this episode.
I think that does conclude the episode. So I'm sorry that you chose to watch this again. I suggest that you get help because
Mm-hmm.
stop.
Why would you?
Why would you watch
Honestly.
this?
Yeah.
Shame on you for watching it.
Yeah. We hate you guys as usual. Hope you have a god awful day.
Watch out for the special that's coming out
Yeah.
sometime
new
next
special.
week.
There is definitely a special episode coming up, and look out for it because
Look
you
out
want to
for
make
it.
sure you don't watch it. That's the key.
Yeah. You want to just not. even
Anyway,
be
I
part
think
of
I'm gonna head out. So I'll see you guys later.
it. See you.
Fun being on the show today.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye, guys.
See ya.